If you can sense the grief of loss, the tearing away of the past, the crumbling of what was once dear, then you are at the threshold. If you can feel the weight of the heart, the pulse of your womb, the longing for light, then you are at the threshold. If you experience the flicker of fire, the whisper of spirit, the faint call of your inner wild, then you are at the threshold. There is resistance, lack of trust, insecurity, and sorrow, but you are not lost, dear one. No, you are just at the beginning of the new life, your rebirth. Now is the time to sit at the throne of your sovereignty and surrender fully to the unknown. As you spread your arms wide open, trust, beloved, you are rising. For it is the equinox. You are rising. The time for your ancient wisdom that you gathered in the depths of the dark feminine is now ready to be reborn in ways that are new, aligned, and beautifully innocent. There is no going back. There is only now. Trust that you are rebirthing. A birth that is of absolute magnificence. Nothing has been created like this before. But you cannot force the process. So sit, beloved, at your throne of sovereignty and trust. Spring has arrived. Welcome, dear sisters, to this cacao ceremony for the spring equinox. This is a time of profound renewal as we rise into our purity, our innocence, our new creation. But it's also a deep time of vulnerability as we shed what we thought we knew about ourselves. We become completely bare, raw, naked to who we thought we were, and we strip down all of our wounding, our resistance, our limitations, so that we can rise from a place of absolute sovereignty, absolute alignment with self, and birthing through that pure innocence, magnificence, absolute magic. It's all coming. It's all here. We're in the process of becoming. We're in the process of blooming. And so the ceremony is to support you in trusting in what is falling away as we step through this threshold of the equinox and rise into spring, rising into the magic, the wisdom, the medicine that we are, and bringing that energy forth into our life, into our relationships, into our work, into what we do with our hands, how we hold our body, how we enter into our relationships, our children, our lovers, our family. And so it's such an honor to be here with you. For those who don't know me, my name is Ashley Seymour. I am a Holy Fire Reiki Master, multidimensional ceremonialist, and channel for the Divine Feminine Awakening that is happening on Earth right now. And I have been offering cacao ceremonies now for almost 6 years, since when I first started visiting Peru and working with cacao in Peru, and bringing these trainings and teachings and ceremonial experiences to where I was living in the United States. And cacao is a continuous ally in my life. Mother Cacao, her devotion and passion to the support of the heart's absolute innocence and the guiding force of our heart in our womb. And she brings such a wild, profound archetypal presence of either the maiden, the mother, the crone, depending on the wisdom that in the medicine, the support that you need in that moment. So today, yes, we are working with Mother Cacao. If you don't already have your cacao prepared, then you can go ahead and pause the video, bring that forward. But likely if you signed up for this video, you knew we were going to work with some cacao. We're going to dive right into it. Typically I like to spend like juicy 2-hour experience in a cacao ceremony, but I wanted to I know we have a multifaceted life, and operating with so many responsibilities. So I wanted to offer this spring equinox an experience that could create radical, beautiful change in a shorter amount of time that you can really dive into, and of course, free experience if you'd like. So take your cacao and let us dive in. And again, working with cacao is an invitation to open up the heart, an invitation to listen to the heart's wisdom, an invitation to surrender the mind, the mental chatter, and the mental constraints and limitations to access the pure potential and the deep soul desire that is always pulsing within us. It's always in the current of our electrical system, of our blood, in our DNA, this pulse of life that's guiding us into who we are, because we are that pulse of life. We are that desire. We are that passion. And when we surrender the expectations, the limitations, the fears, and the beliefs that aren't serving us, we can tune in to that innate desire, passion, fire that is us. And when we live from that place, we feel the sense of wholeness, of oneness, because we're literally living with the essence of life of who we are. And that connects us to the divine. And we're in that process now. Sometimes we are in experiences, in times of life, or in the darkness, the unknowing, the cave. And it can feel there's so much grief because there is so much loss happening, loss of self, parts of ourselves that we thought we knew or that served us at one point, and the death of those perspective of ourselves, relationship with ourselves, experiences of self need to die in order to ascend, to come into a greater alignment with who you are and why you're here. And that death process can be scary because you're literally losing who you think you are to actually come into greater alignment with who you really are. So it can feel like you're backtracking, you're losing yourself, but you're actually guided to just continue stepping forward, to continue to walk forward, that this is just a cycle and you're now in this process of rising. And especially around this equinox energy, it is this energy of the blooming is coming. You're at the threshold. Just keep walking forward. Just keep walking forward. Okay. So with your cacao, we're going to work with Mother Cacao, her energy, her essence, call her in. And we're also going to work with the physical component of it, with the magnesium that's in the cacao is deeply relaxing and soothing, which opens up inspiration and creativity. Then there's the theobromine, the medicinal constituent that is in the cacao, which is actually physically deeply healing for the heart. It strengthens the heart, allows for greater easeful blood flow as well. And activates this bliss energy when you drink cacao as well, which allows you to shift out of that fight or flight and open up to the creative solutions that are here for you, to open up, to trust the flow, the process and the blooming that is happening, so that you can sit at the throne of your power within the unknown and trust that you are rising through it without struggling and scraping. I mean, that's part of the process. Sometimes the struggle, the fighting, that's part of it. But you get to choose. Can I sit in the absolute discomfort, the grief, the sorrow, the loss, the unknowing, and trust that I am rising? And you can. And that's what this ceremony is going to support you in. So when you invite the medicine into the body, we're welcoming Mother Cacao into the space. And then I'm going to share a little bit of an oracle reading from couple card decks from Alana Fairchild. These two cards I felt were just in absolute alignment with the message here. So I'll share a little bit of that just so you have some space to drink the cacao. And then you're going to receive a healing with holy fire, Reiki. And it's going to be a guided journey working with holy fire energy and just create this really powerful cleansing so that you can, wherever you're at in the stage of blooming, you can sit down in the womb throne of your presence, of yourself, of your body, and just trust with a heart open, with an aligned spine, and just know that you are guided. that the wind underneath your wings is there, and you are going to reach your destination. It is here. It is now. It's inevitable. There's no way to miss it. But the unknowing is quite uncomfortable. And so through this ceremony, tuning in to that deep anchor of trust that you are supported, you are guided, you are held, and that you're not lost, will help you to really sink into whatever lesson, shedding, cleansing that needs to happen. Okay. So taking your cacao, bring it into your hands. Taking a deep breath in through your nose. And a deep breath out. Take a couple of deep in and out breaths like that, just keeping the cacao close to your heart. Calling in the presence of Holy Fire Reiki, the Sophia Christ consciousness of absolute divine love to flow down into your body, into your heart, into your womb, and for any men watching this, into your sacral. To tune in to the earth supporting you as it holds you into this place, and feeling this spherical radiance of light surrounding you that is interwoven with both the healing and divine love of Holy Fire Reiki, and also the sacred support system of your guides, the spirit guides, ascended masters, angelic beings, gods or goddesses, ancestors of absolute love, light, and divine service, who are here to hold the space for you in this ceremony, who are rejoicing in your alignment, in your trust, in your surrender, and your spiritual awakening, who are here for you. You are not alone. You are never alone. Asking them to step forward to create this beautiful opalescent white field of light, to seal in the temple space of this ceremony now, above, below, all around, all directions, front, center, behind, up, down, completely encompassed, encased in this beautiful light. You are so safe. Asking Holy Fire Reiki be present throughout this entire ceremony, that any healing that this person might need who is receiving this wisdom transmission, receive it in the moment. May they come to absolute clarity of what their blockages may be, so they can step through the veil into truth, into innocence, into purity. May they release any cords of resistance that are holding them back. May they rise into who they already are, which is really a coming in, a tuning into the full sovereignty of self. It's already within you, a seat sitting within the throne, instead of disconnecting, a power falling and draining out through the mental distractions, instead collecting full self, full awareness here now, in the body, in the womb, in the heart. It is now. We are ready to begin. Asking, dear Mother Cacao, Sister Cacao, Mother Cacao, Grandmother Cacao, notice maybe how she's coming to you. Sometimes even Grandfather Cacao. Notice how this medicine is speaking to you, how she's showing up, how she's holding you, what wisdom she has to share with you, and how that's going to transmit best through the archetype she's presenting herself in. Thank you, Mother Cacao, for being here. Your absolute dedication, devotion to the upliftment of all hearts is so deeply felt. Thank you. Thank you for your spiritual presence, for your guidance, for your purity of heart. Asking that you take a moment to speak to Mother Cacao, whatever is present in your heart right now. Anything that you're just wanting to release or heal, or feels heavy or weighted, or you're working through, whatever is feeling like it's causing suffering, grief, sorrow, unknown. Just speak it. It does not need to be poetic. She feels your heart. She knows the pain. She is this frequency of the Divine Mother. She is here to support you in absolute resolution and healing and loving presence and unconditional compassion for self. Whatever it is that you're going through, speak it forward, either inwardly or outwardly, just sharing with her. And this creates this divine connection between you and Mother Cacao. You can speak it just into the cup, the physical cacao you have, or if you feel that connection of Mother Cacao spiritually with you, tune into her, wherever you're at right now. Know that she is here both in spirit and physicality with this sacred cup of cacao. She hears you. And as you speak to her, she's weaving her medicine into the cacao. So it is becoming alchemically changed to be specific and profound, perfected medicine for you as you bring it into your body to receive the highest aligned healing that you are ready to receive in this moment now. Speaking forward to Mother Cacao. Now taking your cup to your nose and just breathing in the scent, the essence. Breathing in the spirit of cacao as you take a deep breath in through your nose, calling this in, and as you exhale, allowing the breath to flow down from the nose into the cacao, inviting your spirit to Mother Cacao. And do that a couple times, deeply breathing in her essence, her scent. And exhaling, inviting your breath into her. And when you're ready, you're going to take your first sip, bringing the cup to your lips. Gently bring the first presence of her sacred liquid into your body and be completely conscious of that first sip as it goes down your throat, as it enters deep into your belly, and as you feel the vibrational activation, the healing, the magic radiate out into your body until you can't feel physically that cacao anymore. It's just become a part of you. And then when you're ready, you can sit with that and that shift and change. And when you're ready, you'll take your next sip and really be conscious and slow and deep with these breaths, with drinking this cacao. Just noticing how the cacao is activating you as you continue to be in this deep meditative state, receiving her medicine. Drink as much as your cacao as you can in this moment before we go into the healing experience. And I will be reading some oracle cards so that you have a moment to drink your cacao and integrate the cacao in your body So I'm also just lighting some Palo Santo. Maybe you have sage, Palo Santo, any other herbs. If it feels good to cleanse while you're integrating this cacao, you can also take a moment to do that, cleansing your body, your space, using any crystals, anything that feels in alignment with you. So the oracle that I'm going to read just a short little message about is from Alana Fairchild's Oracle deck, Mother of Mary Oracle, and it is card number 3, Our Lady of Becoming. My beloved child, you are a divine flower preparing to bloom. You belong in the divine garden and you will blossom into radiance. I have declared it and it will be so. You shall thrive and be nourished into life. Your uniqueness and beauty shall not be hidden from the world, obscured by veils of fear and shame. I am the holy hand unveiling your secret light, that it may pour forth the grace that heals the world. This is your destiny, and it will be. And then the other card from Alana Fairchild's one of her decks, the Isis Oracle, is the Temple of Carnelian entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet. You have such strength within you. It is time to trust in your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. There's no room for procrastination, self-doubt, or turning back. She urges you on to your high destiny, calling you to believe, keep going, reach higher, and expand wider. This oracle calls you to have the courage of your convictions, to have faith in yourself and your own process, to be fearless as you are assured victory. Sekhmet will not be defeated. So I love this powerful reminder from the divine that to keep going, that you are blooming, to trust in what you believe is important, is empowering, is beautiful and meaningful to you, to have faith in it, to trust it, that it's a part of you and it's important, to keep moving forward and that you are supported and the time for blooming is here. It has arrived, but keep going. Trust in the process of what you need to release in order to fully accept that bloom. Okay, let us move into the healing experience. If there's still any more cacao, take a moment to just complete drinking any last bit that you would like, and then I invite you to lay down for this experience. Getting comfortable, grab any blankets that you might need, pillows, and if you need to pause the video to get all set up, please do that. This entire experience is going to be, again, infused with Holy Fire Reiki as it already is flowing. And as you work with this healing experience, the cacao is continuing. Your prayers have been heard. So whatever healing you need, Mother Cacao is also supporting you in the unlocking of your heart, the unlocking of your chakra system, your energy system, so you can more fully integrate this healing. You can more fully accept. I was trying to say access or accept the passion and the desire that is true to you and letting it bloom forward. So 1, accessing it. Mother Cacao helps you access it. And number 2, accept it. Accept that it is yours to claim and it is fully yours to bloom into. So let's go into this healing. Once you're all settled in, taking a deep breath in through your nose and a deep breath out. Tuning into your womb. Taking a deep breath into your lower abdomen, feeling that space expand wide. And deep breath out. This is your cosmic womb. It is synced in to the divine blueprint of the cosmic mother. It is swirling and activated with absolute divine potential. Through nothing, all is created. This is here within you. Come bring yourself to sit within the throne of your own womb, seated within nature, the presence of your own body, and integrate the power of creation into this now moment. That which is within you, that which you desire, is true and is here for you to rise in a whole new level of purity and innocence. Trust the process. Taking a deep breath into your heart center and a deep breath out. Trusting that the alchemical activation of Mother Cacao's medicine is opening your heart to divine potential, to deep, profound trust in God, in Source, and Creator. To trust that you are not alone, you are supported in your mission, and that you will not fail. Just continue, even in the unknown, to sit in the throne of your sovereignty. Trust your fire, your passion, your desires, your inner knowing of self, and you are rising. So let us go into this journey to fully alchemize this wisdom and teaching and to rise into this blooming. Calling in Holy Fire Reiki now to flow strongly. Like a clear channel down into your body, into every single one of your chakra systems. And Holy Fire Reiki is creating this golden channel of light through which you'll travel through to enter into a higher realm of awareness, the spiritual realm, where on a soul level you can experience this deep journey of healing. So on a soul level, you anchor in this divine wisdom, and they'll bring this wisdom down into your body. So you see this beautiful channel of light that's flowing down, surrounding your body, and you feel this sense of rising up, lifting through it. And as you rise, begin to feel this sense of weightlessness as these golden fractals of light effortlessly lift you up through the stars, the cosmos. And in front of you, above you, you're seeing this beautiful white cloud of light threaded with gold. You begin to merge with that golden cloud of light. And as you go through this golden cloud of light, for a while, there's just no sight, there's no vision. You're just receiving this bath of absolute divine, holy, sacred light. As it nourishes your body, it calms your mental space, and now you are ready to rise up. And as you come to this space within the spiritual realm, you see this beautiful field of green, but you are on this path and your feet are walking you forward, and above you is this huge mountain, and it is covered in snow. And you notice you have all the snow gear on, and you are walking through the snow, and it is cold, and you feel the cold wind against your face, and you find yourself on ice, slipping, but you continue forward. You are climbing up this mountain, and you know you're going to reach the top, and you keep walking. And I just want you to think about, what challenges have you been facing right now? What challenges have you been going through? What challenges are here, and can you continue to walk forward? You continue to walk, meeting the challenges, that it takes to have the absolute strength, the determination, the conviction, and the devotion to actually commit yourself to your path. But you trust that you are on your path and you are walking it. But what challenges are here? You finally see yourself getting towards the top, closer and closer, and it's just covered in snow and it's freezing cold, and you are at the depths, the intensity of the challenges. And you try to take some cover in this dark cave that is at the top of this cold, whipping wind mountain. And you go deep, deep into the cave, the back of the cave, so you can get out of this wind. And you sit here in the darkness of the cave, in the cold. But you made it. You made it into the depths of the challenge, into a place that you didn't even think you could go before, a new level of challenge, of uncomfortability that has stretched you in a way you didn't even know was possible. But you made it. And you sit here in the darkness of the cave, and you're here with all of the shadows, all of the fears, everything that those challenges brought up, the doubt in yourself, the uncertainty, the lack of confidence, lack of love, anything that the victim, anything that's been stripped from you, the sense of just raw vulnerability. Here you are. And it feels so absolutely alone. And there's sorrow and there's grief. But that is not your truth. I want you to think about what you have been feeling, what has been playing in your mind and your emotions when you wake up in the morning, you go through the day. What are these shadows that you are feeling? Call them out. They are not you. This cave is showing you all that you hold that isn't really who you are. And it's uncomfortable and it's painful, but in the dark, when you go deep into yourself, when you're faced with challenges and discomfort, that which was hidden can be revealed. And when you can reveal that which isn't you, you can rise and surrender and open and trust into who you really are. Taking deep in and out breaths is that which needs to release, that which you've been facing. Those shadows, those doubts, those mental activities, those beliefs about yourself that aren't serving. Breathe, breathe, breathe through them. With love, just bearing witness, calling them out. I see you, I see you, I see you. And then the sun, as you begin to breathe, begins to come out. Come out behind the clouds. The whipping wind begins to slow. The sun begins to shine through the cave, and you see the light, and you start to walk towards it. You are ready, and as you stand, you feel this delayering. All that you've been holding falls off of you. You become naked, and you step out naked into the sun, and you are ready. You are ready to fully surrender now, fully surrender to your path, to the divine guidance, to the magnificence that you are, to that which is birthing within you. And the sun begins to melt the snow high up on top of this mountain, and you look to the side, and there's this powerful river. And you step into this river, and it is glorious and warm and nourishing. And naked, you just lie yourself back with arms wide open and you glide down this river. And as you glide down this river, you feel this profound sense of healing. It's completely woven with these sacred holy fire flames which warm the water. And these sacred flames are like silk, and they are flickering and licking at your body, your skin, and you just feel this powerful cleansing and warmth and joy and wild freedom and playfulness and pleasure as you just let go and continue to flow down, 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 becoming naked, absolute wild, and alive. You make it all the way down to the bottom of this mountain. The stream begins to slow down, but the river is still wide. You smell the scent of flowers around you, the sound of birds, the warmth of the sun upon the bare chest of your body, the sacred openness of your womb, your sacral. And the river gently guides you to the edge of the waters and laps you up against the shore, and you nestle your naked body onto the earth, and you completely rest here, naked, nourished by the earth. You bring this powerful spiritual cleansing into the physical, into your body now. And as you rest, just completely wild, open, soft, and surrendered, you are sitting in the throne of your sovereignty, trusting that the path is open before you. As you rest on the earth, you affirm, I trust the blooming. I trust the blooming. The path is laid before me. I trust the blooming. And now you begin to see this beautiful channel of golden light surround you. And you feel this sense of descension traveling back down through this golden thread of holy fire light back into your body as you return to this now moment. And you trust in this now moment, the path is laid before you. You trust the blooming is happening. As you continue to walk forward, just say the prayer, Divine, show me that which I cannot see. And trust that what needs to be removed from your sight or what needs to be brought forward will, so that you can walk forward and trust the blooming. You are rested deeply into the throne of your own sovereignty, relaxed, open, wild, and free. It is safe to be here. Relax in this space for as long as you feel called to. Thank you so much for joining me for this sacred ceremony and blooming awakening. So much love and many blessings.